It's Monday, y'all. It's Monday. It is Monday. Y'all know what we do on Monday. Oh, no. I can never get this daggone thing right. I think that's it. Ladies, what's up? Patricia, beautiful one. What's going on, y'all? Y'all ready for this motivational Monday? The Empress Within. What's up, Chris? Abdul, Will? Yes, indeed, champ. Claudette, Patricia, Lady B. Hey, Lady B. Good morning. Y'all know it's 2 o'clock in the morning, Lady B. That's love right there. LaWan or LaFawn. Tony 43, Pamela, beautiful one, Erica, Noreen or Naren. What's up, Craig, Carla, Kathy? What's up, everybody? Steve, what's up, Ann? Neslin, Lady Mel. Latasha, Demetria. Pie. What's up, Pie? What's going on? What's going on? Say you up, huh? Hey, Will. Tonight, we're going to talk about their favorite subject, the new supply. That's right. We're going to dedicate tonight. What's up, High Vibration? Bless one. Tony 43, random shit. Lopez, Jens, Nathan, Latricia, Slacker. Is that April Israel? Tease up. Tammy. What's happening, everybody? Come on in here. Come on in here. We talking about y'all favorite subject tonight. All right, we talking about the new supply. But we're going to talk about it from a different angle tonight. I'm going to tell y'all about how the new supply really, really thinks that they are you. They really believe that they are you. What's up, Carmen? Christ A. Blessed one. Tanya. What's that? Bell. Bigma? Dawn. Okay. Yes. Say before and during the marriage, huh? Bless one. Yeah. Y'all know something y'all don't know about the new supply? Thanks, Karma. Something y'all don't know about the new supply is that the new supply really feels like they are you. And I'm saying this, y'all know how I speak about the new supply. It's never actually a new person, okay? It's never somebody actually that's new. It's somebody that the narc has been grooming probably for a long time. If you're at the phase where you have become discarded, you're at the discard phase, then I can assure you that the current supply is not new supply. All right, first, the current supply is not new supply. They've been there for a while, especially if they're discarding you. You got to start to look at it this way. There was a change in the energy in your relationship, and it may have been months ago, weeks ago, it might have been a year ago. You know, hey, Will, they sure did do you a favor. But there was a change in the energy in your entanglement, because we're not going to call it a relationship. We're going to call it what it is. It was a change in the energy because one day, your narc decided they were just going to, either keep up with somebody that they had already been grooming for a while, or somebody they met somewhere along the line and they just kept it moving. And the energy in your situation completely changed. So the new supply had to go through different drills. They had to go through training camp, if you will, because a narc is not going to discard a perfectly good supply, which was you, unless they have somebody already on the menu, something lined up. And the one that they have lined up, you have to understand this, that person that is filling that spot, that person has already, by the time you get to discard phase, that person is at the devalue phase. I know we think that they're in the love bomb. They are not in the love bomb phase, because the narc must know that you are, I'm sorry, not you, but they have to know that the new supply is somebody that's going to be there and somebody that can take punishment. The narcissist is not going to leave you for somebody that cannot take, that's not going to put up with their craziness. Okay? So that's why I put on the edge of the title tonight that the new supply, they actually think they're you. They really believe that they are you, because the new supply knows who you are. The new supply knows everything about you because your narc has told them everything. Now, they told them what they were doing, but they said you were doing it. That's how it works. They told them that, so-and-so, he too clingy, or he too controlling or jealous, whatever they said, he or she, she's crazy. She's just always into something. She's always this, that. See, the new supply, they're sitting back just eating all this up, because when they get a chance to see what you look like and to get to learn the behind the scenes of what type of person you are, at that point, they're really looking at the narc like, well, why would you pick me over that person? That's really what they're looking at. And then they like, okay, as the narc is telling them lies about you, of course, that you're this, you're that, you're all of these things. So at that point, the new supply is like, oh, okay. And then they say, oh, you know what? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be Miss or Mr. Perfect for the narc, so that they don't, so they don't do to me what they're doing to the other person, the person they're discarding. And they start to take on the characteristics. They like, in the back of the new supply's mind, they're thinking, yeah, I'm going to do everything. This is going to be flawless over here. I'm not going to do that crazy stuff like your ex was doing. I'm not going to do all of that. No, it's going to be perfect. And in our minds, see, one of the problems that we have dealing with narcissists is we always tend to think that the narcissist, I know y'all might disagree for a second on this, but just hear me out. For a second, we always tend to think that it was our fault. It was our fault that the relationship, the entanglement fell off. It just, it just fizzled out. We tend to think that it was our fault, that we truly had all of the fault in it, and that the narc has gone with somebody new and everything is going to be perfect because the new person isn't going to make the mistakes that we made. The new supply is thinking the exact same thing, y'all. They're thinking the exact same thing that we're thinking. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do everything perfect. Yeah. The thing that we don't look at is the common denominator. The common denominator in this is the narc. Okay? Listen, the narc lied to you the same way they lied to the new supply. The narc is lying to the new supply the same exact way they lied to you. Okay? When you met the narc, you were on your best behavior. They made you feel good. They did some things. You thought, this is the perfect person for me. That's the same thing that the new supply is thinking. They don't even have a clue. They don't have a clue that their days are numbered. Listen, y'all. There is no such thing. You hear me? And I said it. There is no such thing as a happy relationship with a narcissist. There is no such thing anywhere. Whether it's in love bomb phase or the discard phase, it's all the same, people. There is no such thing as a happy relationship with the narc. So the new supply is they're walking on eggshells already. They're trying to figure out, what you're doing and the things that you did and how much of that is, and they're actually turning into a flying monkey for the narc. They're doing the photo ops on social media for you. Oh yeah, babe, come on, give me a kiss, babe. Oh, let's post this one. We so happy. This is true love. I never knew love like this before. You ain't never gonna love nobody after this one. Whoo. Hey, Will, tell them. The karma that they get, see, this is the difference though. The karma that comes with the new supply being a part, listen to me, y'all. The new supply being a part. See, the new supply thought that everything they was doing behind your back, they thought they took your man or took your woman. They look and they were right there. They were all in on that. Oh yeah, we're gonna do this, and they don't even know. They don't even know what we doing. That's one of the reasons why a narcissist always got a big secret. Y'all want to know what the big secret is? Y'all, you guessed it. They cheating on you. That's why they always got a big secret. The big secret is you're not going to catch me, and I'm cheating on you. That's always the secret. The new supply is all in, y'all. The new supply is all in. They're all in. They're all over this. They love it. The new supply is sitting there like, yeah, everything would have been this way, but X, Y, and Z. And again, they turn into a flying monkey for the narcissist. They're pushing the narcissist agenda. They're not even looking at the fact that they only hear one person's story. And that's all they need. Because they're like, hey, this person couldn't be a liar. Because why do I feel so secure? Why do I feel so good? But see, what they don't know is that the narcissist did the exact same thing with you. At the beginning of the relationship, the narcissist has all the time in the world for you. They're calling like they're supposed to. They make you feel like you're supposed to feel at the beginning. That's how it starts. And that's how it starts with everybody. Everybody, they are so dependable. They're so dependable at the beginning. You're not even questioning their whether they're devoted or their intentions with you, because they call in like they're supposed to. They're sending you text messages like they're supposed to. They're sending flowers or taking you out on dates. They're holding your hand. Everything is dreamy at the beginning for everybody. That's what pulled you in. What the new supply does not know is, see, the new supply is thinking, as long as I don't turn clingy, or as long as I don't start acting crazy, or as long as I don't start doing what they did, I don't have to get discarded. The narc is never going to leave me because I'm doing the right thing. And I'm right here watching. And see, another thing that we don't get a chance to see, is the fact that the narcissist, see, the new supply doesn't even know. They don't even know that the narcissist is putting you against one another. The narcissist is instigating all of the craziness. They're instigating all of the fights, all of the loud talking. See, the new supply, they just get a chance to hear edited versions of what's going on. The new supply, that's why they're so confident that they're not going to do what they think you're doing. They're confident that they think that, oh no, I'm never going to be arguing and it's going to get disrespectful and this and this and this and this. But see, what they don't know is what the things that the narcissist has done to you. They don't understand that the narcissist is going to bring up things and twist different stories, things that you've told them in confidence. They're going to lie. They're going to twist it around. And by the time you figure everything out, it's all over the place. The narcissist is probably, when you guys are on the phone, the narcissist, a lot of times, they're probably with the new supply. When you're arguing and stuff like that, when you're having all kinds of crazy disagreements, they're in front of the other. That's why they're playing that role the way they're playing it, so cold and dirty like they do. Because they're sitting right in front of the other supply. Half the time, they're sitting right there with them. And you don't even know it. That's how dirty the narcissist is. They're doing things, and see, they're using the reason that they can become so boastful and so disrespectful is because they're looking at the new supply like, hey, baby, I'm just cutting this crap off and I don't care what they're doing or what they say. And they don't care because they've already instigated an argument with you way ahead of time. They got this argument started early this morning with you when y'all woke up. And by the time they get with the new supply, they over there chilling with the new supply. And now it's like, it went from the person they were when you saw them earlier to now is, hello? Like what? I mean, every day is something. And it's like you can't get anything right. When they're with the other supply, that's why you can't get anything right, because they're showing off. They're putting on a show for the new supply. They're putting on a show. And you are the show. They're sitting there, they're telling everybody, not everybody, but they're telling the new supply, because they're grooming this new supply. This new supply at this point is in protective custody, is what we'll call it. They're in protective custody. They're not going to be brought out nor exposed because, see, they're also showing the new supply how they're going to cut them off at some point. The new supply does not know this. The new supply is just thinking, as long as I don't mess everything up, I'm fine. And like I said, we also have the tendency of thinking that, wow, you know what? Maybe if I would have just did this way, or what if I, did. See, we're starting to beat up on ourselves and wonder, what did I do? What if I would have did this? Or, if I could just get them in a good space again, I'm not going to let it get turned like this craziness again. What you're not looking at is, it doesn't matter what space you're in. It doesn't matter what space you are in, because the narcissist already has, their mind is made up. They don't like you anymore. The narcissist is two-dimensional. Either they like you or they hate you. They really hate you on both sides of it. But in the like stage, they will be pretty dependable just to pull you in. Okay? But when you get to the hate you stage, I don't care what you say. I don't care if you say, honey, I don't care what's going on with us. I'll do anything to make this our relationship get better. Let's just make it stop. I promise you, you'll never hear a peep out of me about any complaints about anything. And the narcissist does not care. The narcissist does not care. The only thing on the narcissist's mind at that point is the discard. It's time for you to be cut off. But again, remember this too, though, y'all. Even though they're at the discard phase with you, they're not ever going to discard you. They're never going to. The only people that a narcissist stays away from, the only people that a narcissist can stay away from are people that keep their life open for the narcissist. Like the narcissist free to call you or free to visit you, or, they can just, act like we're still in a relationship after they have went to someone else in relationship with them and then come back and forth with you as they please. Then, yeah, you're not going to get that hover because, they don't miss you. See, everybody who has the strength to say no, you're not welcome here no more. That narc, I guarantee you that narc is coming back. So be prepared. Guarantee you they're coming back. Okay? But like I said, y'all, the new supply truly believes in their mind that they are a better version of you. They're looking at you. They've sized you up. They see what you look like. They see what you talk like, where you work. They know everything about you. Everything. Okay? And truth be told, I'm telling y'all, and most of y'all who have seen the new supply, you're already thinking to yourself, like, what were they thinking when they went to that mess? The new supply, no, they got eyes too. They looking at you and they're saying, what the hell are they doing with me? What do they want me for? Oh, because they crazy. Okay, because he crazy, she crazy. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, I got you. I'm not going to give you that, baby. I'm going to give you everything you need over here. The new supply, though, they just clueless, man. They are clueless. Remember, we were clueless at one time too. We were clueless at one time too, y'all. They'll never measure up. And we'll tell them, the new supply is never going to measure. They're never going to measure up to you, y'all. And this is another thing I want y'all to understand too about being the new supply, about the new supply and being new supply. When you start an entanglement with a narc, everybody thought when you met the old supply, they thought that when you got with the narc and however long your entanglement was with the narc, they thought that the narc changed too. But you are the witness. You can verify that nothing changed. The narc got worse. Everybody on this thread, you can verify that the narc got worse. See, a lot of times we don't believe that they're getting worse with the new supply. But you're living proof that the narc got worse because they treated you worse than they treated the one before you. The narc, as they get older, they get worse. They get worse. They never get better. It gets worse. It gets worse. And it's consistent. That's one thing that the narc, I got to give the narc credit for that. They're consistently getting worse every single day. Consistently, their personality it's just rotten. It's like you're looking at rotten flesh rotting right in front of you. You know what I'm saying? And that's all they do. They continue to progressively get worse and worse, and they treat people worse and worse. And as they get older and older, and you're thinking somebody's going to stay with them because they're like, okay, well, they're about to be old and they'll stop it at some point because I'll love it out of them. Everybody who deals with the narc always thinks, I'm going to love this craziness out of this narc. No one ever succeeded. No one has ever succeeded. No one. No one. They always grow old, miserable, hateful, spiteful. I mean, it's trifling with them to the day they die. To the day they die. And some people are trying to stay in an entanglement with that thing simply because, well, we just got so many years in, we got 10 years in, or we got 20, we got 30, we got 40 years in. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this out. And you know what? I'm going to tell y'all this, something I never knew up until now. And that is, do you know that when you keep that narcissist in your life, do you know that when you keep the narc in your life, that you are blocking your own blessing? You are blocking your destiny. When you keep that person, that thing, that craziness in your circle, you cannot take the narc to happy land with you. They're not having it. The narc is never going to allow you to be in a place of peace. They're never going to allow you to stay in a place of happiness, not consistently. You will have happy moments. Remember that. Remember this, y'all. You can have happy moments with a narc. That's it. Happy moments with a narc. I'm going to say it 2 more times. You'll have happy moments, people. That's it. Happy moments. You will not have a happy life with a narcissist. You will not have happy years with a narcissist. Okay? It's not going to happen. Ever. When they get old, gray, whatever, too old to be whatever you think they can't be, they're going to still be doing the exact same thing. It's never going to change with them. The new supply, man, you saw what they did with you. You saw what they did with you. And most of the time they did it to the person and all the people before you. Okay? So to miss this monster, to miss being tortured, this is what you're saying when you saying you miss and you can't let go of this. Somebody who is violating you every day, every chance they get, they're violating you. Every chance they get. Every single day, they're looking for a new way to undermine you, to disrespect you, to cheat on you, to lie to you, to steal from you. Listen, ain't nothing gonna change with that narc. Somebody who intentionally does things to upset you, to throw off your energy on a daily basis. People. No, you can get rid of that craziness, but you are blocking your own happiness, y'all. You're blocking your own happiness when you get to that place where you just can't let it go. I can't let them go. You're saying, I can't be happy. I don't want to be happy at this point. I don't want to do something that's going to make me happy. And I know that for sure, that I can't, if I keep doing the same thing over and over, I'm going to get the same result. I'm positive of that, right? But yet we keep trying over and over. We keep trying over and over to make this narcissist happy. Over and over, we're trying to make this narcissist happy. And we keep getting the exact same result. Every single day. Every time you let the narc back in, they're going to try to destroy you. The narc wants your life. They want you dead. They want you crazy. They want you crazy for real. They want you schizophrenic. They want you suffering. They want you in a hospital emergency room. They want you in a mental hospital. The narcissist wants you to have diseases. The narcissist wants you broke, financially destroyed. The narcissist doesn't want anything good for you. They don't want anything good for you. Ever. Ever. Because that's who they are. That's who they are. That's who they've always been. They're jealous of you. Someone who is jealous of you doesn't want to see you succeed on anything. How you doing from Canada? They don't. They want you. I'm telling y'all, I know y'all don't think that you pick somebody that wants you dead. Really? Yes. Yes, you did. The devil. Talk to him, Boosted Coyote. Talk to him. They want you dead. They want you out of here. They don't wish anything good happening to you. Because this is what I want y'all to see. See, the narcissists really, all they have to do is what they agreed that they were going to do at the beginning of the entanglement. That's it. All they have to do is stop the torture, stop the lying, stop stealing, stop cheating, stop manipulating. That's it. That's all a narc has to do. A narc tells a lie, so they have to tell another lie to cover up the last lie, so that when the new lie come out, you don't think it's a lie. Everything they say is a lie. Everything they do, they lie. Everything. Not some of the stuff. They're natural born liars, and they love it. They absolutely love who they are. They love who they are. All right, y'all, that was my time. I'm gonna go ahead and take some of y'all questions now. There it is. There it is. What y'all want to know? What y'all want to know about the new supply? I'm telling you, the new supply wants to be you. Okay? Say, can they stop? Is it curable? No, they can't stop. No, they won't stop. No, it's not curable. It's not curable. Hate is a disease. Hate is a disease that's worse than cancer. It is. It's worse than cancer. Bridget, you want to know why? You say, why can't they stop? Honestly, I'm going to say it like this. It's based on the type of person you are. It's the same reason that you can't start being a hateful person. Because that's not who you are. That's not who they are, people. And it's just that simple. It ain't a whole lot to it. It's not a whole lot to it. Let's not make it bigger than what it is. Yes, they do think about you. Yes, they do think about you. What's that? Tia Gross Watson. Yes, they do think about you. They think about you all the time. The new supply, if y'all knew how much you were on the new supply's mind, it would blow your mind. Because the new supply is like, hey, what do I got to, they're worrying about the narc going back to you. They're worrying about that because they see how obsessed that the situation is, but the narc is playing it off. They're thinking about you every single day. Hold up. Hey, believe it, y'all. Okay, Blue Kelly, we say, why does my ex-narc still have my picture on his Facebook page and he's with the new supply? See? She said, why does her new hold on 1 second, Shamil. Blue Kelly says, why does the narc have her Facebook picture still on his Facebook page and he's with the new supply? Because the new supply might not work. And everybody that knows y'all, everybody that knows you, the both of you, that you are a couple, the narc still got to, explain that to other people too. When they're out there just throwing their stuff out there in front of everybody, people that know you, they don't want to explain all of that. They just want to act like, because they're coming back. They're coming back. They always come back. Hey, Shamil, that's right. That I told y'all the new supply is the flying monkey. The new supply is the flying monkey. Jihad says, why does she still have my pictures in her phone? Because you ain't going nowhere. You think you going somewhere. The narc ain't letting you. See, that's another thing, y'all. We always think that because they went to somebody else, they were with somebody else when they picked you up. They were with somebody else then that went through this. And now they don't regroup, went back to recycle the old supply. Yes, indeed. That's what it does. That's what they do, y'all. This ain't nothing new. Okay. So what do you do when you have toddlers with the narc while waiting to start your divorce process? Woo! Good gracious. You know, listen, at the end of the day, even y'all who got children with that thing, still cut them off. I don't see any reason, and I'm going to say it like this, y'all. I had a daughter, while she was alive. Her mother and I, while she was very young, we were going through the child support proceedings. It was no reason for us to have an entanglement. I didn't even know about narcissism then, but I knew that this wasn't a good person to try to still be in a relationship with. And she was playing games, so it was like, look, I just want to see my child. Paying my money. I'm paying my money. I just want to see my child. That's it. And it's nothing to talk about, because if we talk, it's going to turn into an argument. It's going to turn into the crazy stuff. And that's all it's ever going to be with them. A lot of times, y'all, we put up with a lot of their mess based on we thinking that at some point they're going to act like a normal human being. Guess what, y'all? A narcissist is not a normal human being. They're not. And they're never going to wake up one morning and just be a normal human being. They're not going to be that. Ever. Never. So you're never going to have that peace with them. Hey, Will, that's right. Triangulation, man. Triangulation. That's how it is. That's how it is. All right, John, you said, what about child support? She just wants money and don't want to let me have. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all now. All right, I paid child support myself for 21 years. Okay, I understand, and I went through an extreme situation. Okay, 21 years paying child support. I remember going to pick up my child, and I'm paying child support, y'all. Okay. And I was paying a nice sum, okay? We ain't going to all of it, but I'm paying my child support, going to pick my child up. We had a situation where it was so toxic that it got to the point where I needed a police escort to go pick my child up. Okay, started out, we meet at the police station, then they wouldn't show up to the police station. Well, she knew that it's going to be at least 2 to 3 months before we got another court date for me to say she's not following the order. So people can manipulate that court situation, y'all. You're going to go through it. If you're dealing with a narc, you're going to go through it. Just understand, I'm telling you that up front, because it's not a whole lot you can do about it. Now, you do have to stay consistent with putting the pressure on about the situation, because I eventually did get the judge to send the marshals out to arrest her for playing that little back and forth game. But that was years down the line of going through it. At the end of the day, I just wanted to have a relationship with my daughter. That's it. If you have young children, or if you have children with a narc, I promise you it's still going to be crazy, even with court decisions. The narc doesn't care about court decisions, y'all. The narc will wipe their behind with a court order. They could care less. They could care less. All right. So the only thing I'm saying to you is do what you're supposed to do. Do what you're supposed to do, because at the end of the day, At the end of the day, it's nothing you're going to be able to do to change anything. You have to follow the order. You have to follow that court order. Thanks, Wanda. Appreciate you. You have to follow it and just follow that. Just do what you're supposed to do, y'all. A lot of times we'll keep going back and forth with the narcissist. We'll keep going back and forth thinking that, it's something, that's right, they never satisfied. We're going back and forth. We're thinking that it's something that we could do somewhere. It's something we can do somewhere to make some type of change or something, and you're not going to get that change. It's not going to happen. You said hempology. Hempology. Her hempology. Oh, her hempology. Okay. What do you do when you have toddlers and narc? While the narc husband's wife is asked for my stepson quarter. That's what I'm saying. Narc, listen, if he's not going to do what he's supposed to do, you just got to keep taking him to court. Let the judge handle all of that. Let the judge, hey, waitress, let the judge handle all of that for them. And trust me, I know I'm a man going into that courthouse. And ladies, y'all know y'all get the upper hand when we get into that courtroom, But you know what? I ain't going to lie to you. I have seen women who have gone to court. And it's almost like the court, if the person ain't no good, like if you got a dude today that don't want to work a job, regular job and stuff like that, the court really ain't going to do a whole lot to that person. They might suspend his license at some point, but they're going to wait till he damn near $50,000 in the hole before they do something like that to him. You got people out there, man, that just for some reason, I don't know what is it, luck of the draw or something, but they can just go through this court system like it's unbelievable sometimes. It is unbelievable sometimes, y'all. But again, at the end of the day, do what you have to do. Let the court do what it does. You are not going to change this narc. And like I said, I went through all of that stuff, paying my support, doing everything I thought I was supposed, everything the court said I was supposed to do, and a whole lot more. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. The narcissist, and I'm saying this, y'all, the narcissist never comes to a place where they're just like, okay, you know what? Let's do what's in the best interest of the child or children. Let's act like adults. Let's act like human beings. Because they know that's all you want. They know that that's all you want and that's all you've ever wanted, for them to act like a normal human being. And you can forget it. Hold up, you said you just put a total end of the toxic narcissistic relationship. Say it was 2 years build up of anger. They then turn it into strength and strategic planning. She said, I am her, Miss Honey Bee Wealth. That's how you got to do it. You got to plan this, y'all. I already know if you're in an entanglement with a narc, you live in absolute chaos and hell 99.9% of the time, y'all. You're living in total chaos around that monster, and this is another thing I want y'all to look at, because tonight we're talking about this new supply that everybody thinks is living the life for some reason. What's up, PD? For some reason, we think that the narc is treating the new supply like better than they treated us. That's what we think. We think that the narc is giving them all of their best and all of the good and they're great. And remember, happy moments, people. You and the narc at the beginning had happy moments. That's it. Okay? Y'all had happy moments. Okay? Y'all didn't have no happy year. You ain't had no happy year with no narc. They lose their mind. They had to be happy for a year with somebody, peaceful, harmonious, loving. Nah, that's not a narcissist. Narcissists don't do that for no year. There you go, Samantha. They are. Miss Honeybee well said this year. So he just got worse with his treatment of me. Like he was sure I wasn't ever going to leave him. So he made one move against me, and I said, okay, I see I got to play this like a chess game. It's chess, people. It's chess. This narcissist is not in there playing checkers with us, y'all. They're not in here playing checkers. And you better not act like it. You know? Woo! There you go. Don't even act like it. Say you off of social media. Say you disappear like a ghost. I wouldn't do all that. You know? I would not do all of that. Because at the end of the day, you know, you got to go on with your life. At the end of the day, people, you still got to move forward with your life. Because the narc is moving forward. They're not really moving forward. The narc is just going in circles. That's all they're ever going to do. They're going in circles. That's it. They're going around and around. And they got to keep going, recirculate. They got to keep on recycling old supply. You know why? Because you and the old supply are the only ones who think that the narcissist is about anything or think that they are worth having. Because see, again, I keep telling y'all, man, I'm going to keep telling you, when your narc goes out into this real world, when they go out into the real world, I promise you, when they go out in the real world, real people, when they meet people that care about themselves, they don't get treated like that. They don't get this red carpet treatment that you gave them or their ex gave them. Neslin, thank you. Appreciate you. They don't get that treatment out there, y'all. When they go out into the real world, the narcissist goes into the real world and they literally are like, okay, might as well go back to my old supply because these people can see right through my bull. Okay? They see right through it. Karma Rain said, to hurry up, the new supplies historionic and they are in that narc can. I'll say if they're in that narc, can they force the narc to leave me alone? Say, can they force the narc to leave you alone? Listen, look here, y'all. They're not going to force that narc to leave you alone. Deborah, appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate all that. They are never going to, listen, the narc is never going to leave you alone. Okay? They're always going to be recircling around. We say, Will, say my ex-narc and her new supply are living in her mom's basement right now. Hey, bro, what you thought? They was going to upgrade on you? Yeah, I know. They talk all big and strong, and you know how that go. You know how that go. Everybody talks big and strong until you got to be big and strong. You know? Nia said hers is rich and arrogant. Okay. Give them time, Nia. Give them a little time. That's all. You just got to give them time. Everybody get what they get. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gets what they get. T-Mac said, I got tired of, excuse me, I got tired of threats on my job. See what I'm saying? My kids and coming home to that stress. Y'all realize how much stress a narcissist brings into your house? Your home is supposed to be your castle. It's supposed to be where you go find your peace. It's supposed to be where everything is tranquil, loving, warm, peaceful, family. That's what the home is supposed to be. But the narc makes sure, the narcissist makes sure that your home is everything but peaceful. They make sure it's everything except peaceful, tranquil. They make sure that love don't live there. You hear me? They make sure that love does not live there. Oh yeah, hey Will, you ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. The narc always wants a young supply, y'all. The narcs always want a younger supply because they need somebody who is not thinking about, what is this crazy stuff I'm going through. See, as a narc gets older, they want to get a younger supply. Now, I have heard some cases where they actually went older and way older. But in a case where they go older like that, that's just to make you mad. And it's also to show you that they really don't have an interest in that person. A narcissist really wants somebody young because they can't run game on an older person, a much older person. You just can't do it. Now, don't get me wrong. If you Hugh Hefner's age, 80 or 90 years old, dating 21-year-olds, we all know why they were there with him. You know what I'm saying? They were getting paid. They're waiting for him to die. But usually, the narc is going to go for somebody younger. And the reason they want somebody young is because you were young once. And they remember how good that supply was they got from you. They remember how good that supply felt. They were like, wow, this is beautiful. I love this. And when you're young, you just got a billion chances you're giving them. See, as you get older, you get tired of people wasting your time. You get tired of people wasting your time as you get older. Okay? They do. You do. You get tired of people wasting your time, and it gets irritating to you when you get older and you start to feel like, hold up, man, why am I going through this with you? Hold it. You're not about to make me miserable out here. No. And see, a young person, they're looking at it like, hey, I got all the time in the world. I'm not tripping. That's why they usually chase a younger supply. Plus, they can manipulate a younger person so much easier. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, usually a man is going to be older than the woman anyway, but it's so much easier to manipulate a young female. Now, if the guy you're dealing with, let's say just hypothetically, he's 40 and you're 36 maybe. Okay, that's pretty much at close to even match. Now, when he goes to another supply, he's going to go for somebody that's younger than you, probably somebody maybe 25 to 28, because that's a different level of maturity. When you were 25, you weren't as mature as you are at 35. There's a difference, and he's going to take advantage of that difference. Soul Roast, you said they just got engaged. Whoo, man, they just have no clue, huh? They have no clue. And that's let's talk about that, y'all. When they get all, they get all in with the new supply to the point where they getting engaged and then they get married. I think I talked to 13 people this year so far. 13 people that their ex-narc got engaged, left them, got engaged, got married. 13 people, y'all. Now, so far, out of the 13 people, 6 of them already out this year. Okay? Now, we'll get another one sometime. I mean, it ain't going to be across the board 100%, but 6 out of 13? Hey, people, those are the numbers. If you think that because they got engaged, that means something to the narc, they're going to be devoted now? They're going to stop cheating because they got married? They're going to start acting right because they got married? Is that what you think? Huh? Because they got married to the new supply. And because they married the new supply, that means that now they're going to be happy and they're not going to act crazy anymore. They're not going to take the new supply through this, what they took you through. They're not going to do that. Woo. Yeah, I used to think that same crap. The narc is going to show you better than they can tell you that they do not do good relationships, okay? That's a narc's attitude. I can show you better than I can tell you that you're not going to be happy in this. And they're not. They're not. I don't care if they got married. If they married, listen, marriage to a narc, that's just something that means that they can sue you when you're ready to leave. That's all. They can make you pay them at the end of that entanglement. A narcissist, and remember this too. When a narcissist leaves you and they go run off and get married to somebody else real fast, they're like, this new supply that they have is so ridiculously full of supply and they have no boundaries. You hear me? They don't even know what a boundary is. The narcissist is just so excited that they've lost control. They're like, oh, I can't let this go. Because they look at you like they still own you and they will still be able to come back and pick you up one day. The narc looks at you like they're going to be able to come and get you back one day. That's how they feel because they continue to recycle. They're going back to their old supplies. They're going to come back to you because you are going to be considered one of their old supplies. They're going to be back. Wow, Will says she 44, he 28. Good God. People, look at the numbers. Look at the numbers. The numbers don't lie. Look, y'all. Look. Woo, good gracious. You have to live with a narc. Y'all know something? That's what I want y'all to think about. I want y'all to think about each one of y'all individual story. And I want y'all to think about this. If you had not lived through that craziness, would you believe your story? Would you believe that somebody out here is that wicked? Had you not lived through that yourself, had you not lived through that yourself, would you believe that somebody is that treacherous? Whoo! What's up? Thanks, Jay. Appreciate you, man. Whoo! Said I made my narc fresh out of high school. Say I was sheltered, inexperienced. Whoo! Oh, I'm sorry. Jay, appreciate you. Inexperienced in the street, smart. I was young and dumb. Whoo! He would even tell me, you so dumb. Well, they're going to tell you stuff like that. A narc will tell you, they let that mask slip off and they will slip one jab in there on you. And that's how they do it. That is how they do it. That is how they do it, y'all. Thanks, ER. Appreciate you. Hey, that is how they do it. They're going to tell you, they'll break it down for you sometimes. Thank you. Appreciate you. ER Nurse Kelly. Hey, like I said, sometimes I'm not just going to put it out there. They're going to put it out there. And they do. They'll tell you here and there, I'm dogging you, right? I'm abusing you, right? They do. Because they arrogant. Listen, you're dealing with a whole nutcase. Straight up, you're dealing with a whole nutcase with a narc. That's all you're going to get. That's all you're going to get, y'all. Crumbs. That's it, y'all. And this is the other thing, y'all, I know a lot of times we thinking that, that the new supply isn't following us. They're not looking us. They're not looking over your shoulder. They're not paying attention to your social media. They're not looking at everything you did. I'm telling you, they are watching you. A lot of y'all be thinking y'all watching them. That new supply is watching you. Miss Honeybee Wealth, thank you. Appreciate you. They are watching you just like you're watching them. They're watching you just like you're watching them. And that's why I always say, why put yourself through that? Why put yourself? I'm going to tell you this, though. If you just have the patience to watch these videos and just sit back, you'll see your narc do things. You'll see your narc do everything that as not only myself, but other coaches are saying as well. You're going to see all of that stuff come right to you. Because a narc, they reading the same manual, they reading the same handbook, and we giving y'all the game right now. Okay? We giving y'all the game. PD said the new supply wants to high five me after the discard. PD, because they are watching you. They just want everybody, let's just be cool, let's be friends. Because at the end of the day, I told y'all, they're not in the love bomb stage. They're in the devalue stage. And they know that the narc, if you're open for it, the narc is coming back for you. And the new supply is just as scared of the narc leaving them as you were the narc leaving you. That new supply, when they see that y'all still interacting with one another, trust and believe. They are sitting there saying the exact same thing. They're wondering about the same thing. What's up, Ayana? Thank you. Appreciate you. Rain Bet. Thank you. Say the narc and I had an apartment. Saying he didn't mind running back home and not having to pay bills and live with his parents. So he backtracked, huh? Yeah, I mean, what did you think he was going to do? Like stand up and be about what he said he was about? That's not what they do. They just like to pretend on a lot of stuff. Say I changed my name and blocked everybody that was mutual friend. That's a good idea. Woo! Vina G said, say she sent me a text about a damn winter coat, knowing darn well I took every stitch of her belongings to her mother's driveway. And leave it right there. Leave it right there. Say the same thing. A lot of y'all gonna notice in the comments, y'all dealing with the exact same craziness. Exact same craziness. You're gonna start seeing just in the comments a lot of consistency in the same type of stories, y'all. That's all it's about, man. At the end of the day, y'all, for real, it's like this. The narc, the new supply, they think that they're you. The narc has filled their mind and filled their head full of dreams and ambitions about, hey, if you just do this and you walk this perfect line, you can be with me. Don't do what the person who I'm telling you about, don't do what they're doing. And with the new supply doesn't even know that the narc is lying to them, because whatever the narc is telling them is what they are actually doing to you. But they're telling the new supply, you're doing it to them. They're coming home or they're on the phone with you, starting arguments, starting fights, making up stuff, just creating friction. Okay? All for the new supply. They bringing the new supply in. They like, hey, I'm sorry, baby. I found me one over here that doesn't have boundaries. Found a supply that doesn't have any boundaries. I got to take this. That's how a narc sees it. They're like, I got to take this opportunity because I can always come back to you. All I got to do is come back over to you and beg and plead, and you'll let me back in. That's how narcs see everything, y'all. It's all about supply. It wasn't nothing personal. They've never really had a relationship with you as far as they were concerned. See, I'm normally a good people reader, but say it took me at least a month before I woke up to see who he really was. I originally thought he was bright energy. Yeah, we can think that because we want to see the best in people from the beginning. We want to see the best in people, out of people, in the very beginning of the entanglement. So it's common. Don't look down on yourself like something's wrong with you because you picked a narcissist. We all pick narcissists, okay? It's a lot of them out here. We all did it. And then also, you got to look at this. You didn't know what one was before this. See, now when you go to the next situation that you get into, you're going to see this. You're going to see when they start to manipulate. Now you saw it. Now you can act accordingly. You can conduct yourself accordingly. And that's it. That's it. That's right, Agent A. We all fell for it. Karma Rain said, "This is my problem." All right, yo. I always want to see the best. Just ignoring red flags. You just riding past them red flags like they green lights, huh? Guess what, Karma Rain? We all do that. I do that myself. I still do that. Well, I ain't gonna say I still do it. I ain't gonna say I still do it. Because you know what? We get caught up. Honestly, y'all, we get so caught up in how somebody looks. They look good, they talk good, they sound good, and we just get fascinated with that look. Not thinking that, man, it's a whole lot that's gonna come with that. Is when you see that a person is a manipulator, that look should change to you. They should start looking different. The look should be different at that point because you should remember that pain you were in. You should remember that pain. You should never let somebody just keep on, giving you that. I don't want that pain no more. No, don't go for that pain. PD said, "I let my hormones do the talking when I proceeded to engage with the narc." That's how we do. That's how we do, y'all. But you gotta cut that. You gotta cut that back. We gotta cut it back. We gotta slow it down because at the end of the day, it's just gonna be that same entanglement. We can sit back there looking at this and that and trying to figure out why you treat me like, why you doing this? Why? You find yourself asking that question, why? Why you do that? Why? This is when you know that the relationship is taking a turn for the worse, y'all. When you got a bunch of why questions. When you start having why questions, why you this or why you that, that right there is an indicator when you're asking that question. Why? Because that's something that's not being transparent right in front of you. So you're asking why. Now, sometimes if they can, they can answer the question and everything pans out to be legit, then take it for that. But, I was in a conversation, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all this story before I go. I was in a conversation yesterday. I was with some friends. We were talking about relationships, right? And, my thing was, and we were talking about being single and in relationships, some differences. My thing is, the one point that I tried to make clear for everybody is, for me, if we don't have the first year, you hear me? The first year being flawless, and I'm not saying flawless as far as this, everything is perfect, we never disagreed on anything, we never this, we never that, blah, blah, blah. I'm being real now. I'm a realist too. I don't take any crazies. I don't deal with any disrespect. The first year that you meet somebody should be flawless. It should be flawless. You can't even go 3 months with somebody and y'all already bumping heads. Man, yeah, listen, control your hormones and sit your behind down and wait. Be patient. That's most of our problems right there. We're not patient about anything. We can't wait to get into the next entanglement. And then we mad and we crying and we like, man, why this and why they doing that and why they do that? And because you're not patient, because you were sitting right there and you were waiting to jump into a new relationship because you want to be on Facebook showing off your new relationship and you want to be taking pictures on Instagram like everybody doing. Listen, your time is coming, but at least do it with somebody who, if you put their picture on your social media page, put it on there with somebody who is going to last. Okay? Don't put it on there with somebody, to put the picture up there today. Today is Monday, and by Thursday, took the picture down. And I'm telling y'all, I'm saying that because I've seen that several times. Like, dang, y'all ain't even make it through the week. Come on, man. Stop. And then also, y'all, can we please, as adults, let's stop making social media the bar for relationships. Like, that is not the bar. That is not the goal, to be able to say me and Bae having a selfie. That is not a relationship goal. Okay? For real, man. I ain't lying. That's why half of our relationships destroyed. Everybody want to show out on Facebook or Instagram or something. It ain't that serious, y'all. It ain't that serious. That's right. Hey, y'all, listen, this is that Motivational Monday. I enjoyed this talk with y'all tonight, and we're going to keep on going till we get it completely right. You hear me? Listen, so, again, I have a Facebook group, and they get it in like this every day, y'all. They get it in. Hey, thanks, Jenny Coop. They get it in like this every day, y'all. Beautiful place to be. It's called Narcissist Anonymous 101, the Empath Tribe. Go ahead in there. It's about 2,300 of us in there now, and we talk about this type of stuff every day. Snow Bunny, thank you. Hey, you better believe it. Hey, Jihad, you better believe it. Yes, indeed. Also, y'all know I'm in here 4 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Might start doing it other days, I'm going to start jumping in here just here and there, because I love hanging out with y'all. It ain't nothing like this good energy in here, and I like to see y'all get better, man. I love to see people get better. I've been there. I know what it's like to be stuck in an entanglement with somebody and you just want to get your mind clear. I know what that feels like. Every day you going home, you can't even do your job at work because you stuck in this craziness. You know what I'm saying? I've been there. I know what it's like. And that's why I have such a commitment to this movement, because I know the difference. And I know how good of a person that you're going to become once you just get to the light. Once you get through this craziness, once you get beyond this madness, thanks, Myrna. Appreciate you too. Once you get beyond this madness, this craziness, honestly, y'all, life, you're not going to believe how, thanks, appreciate you, Marcus. You're not going to believe how good life is. You're not going to believe how good life feels when you stop wasting it with this devil. When you stop giving away your good years to this hideous devil. Okay, people? All right, so I'm on, y'all see what's in my homepage, my Facebook, my Instagram. Go in there, follow me there. I'm on TikTok right on the screen with y'all. I'm on TikTok too right now, live. Yes, indeed. I do a little TikTok video every day. TikTok people, I'm on YouTube. That's what I'm talking to right now. Yes, indeed. Y'all come to the YouTube page. I got hundreds of videos on there now. I said I'm putting videos out every day. Y'all not gonna be able to say that I didn't talk to you every day or tell you something different every single day. That's right. Because I know how that is when you're going through this. I know how it feels. You need somebody to talk to. I've done it. I've done it. You get tired of talking to yourself. You're like, but I can't just fool think. Who do you think you are? Every day. You're going through that same argument with yourself. So I try to put out as much content as I possibly can because I just want to heal. I want us to heal. That's what it's all about. It's all about healing. All right, y'all. So I'm going to catch back up with you on Wednesday night. All right. Wednesday night, we're going to do it all over again. Hump Day Wednesday. And remember, Friday night, y'all, we're going to do a Halloween party. Friday night, we're having a Halloween party, all right? So y'all better be in y'all costumes. If I'm the only one in my costume, I'll be mad with y'all. Real talk. Yes, indeed. Hey, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate the love. I thank you. I love y'all right back. You hear me? Nobody's getting left behind. You hear me? Nobody's getting left behind, y'all. I love me too. I love y'all. I love me. I love me some me. I love me some me. I love y'all. I love me. Hey, ain't no energy like it. Ain't no energy like it. Giving y'all all of that. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, y'all. See y'all on Wednesday.